much for answering that question. I thought it was a pretty good question, and it's not quite a dichotomy. Okay, and then also, lastly, hey, are you going to be presenting at SENS 4 coming in September?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Oh, you haven't signed up for, because I know you had been at SENS 3, and I just wanted to know if anyone could look forward to any new paper that you were going to present there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I've been lazy my entire career. I almost always go to places I'm invited to go to. I never.
Okay, you never apply. No problem.
No.
Hey, just wondering, because I know that you had been at SENS 3, and it drove a lot of interesting discussion. I was very excited to see a lot of the discussion at our forums and the back and forth you had with Aubrey. You know, the world of ideas needs to be open, as we often say at the Institute. So great to have you here on the program tonight, and thank you for staying and answering all of the questions that our viewers had. It's kind of a long time here, about an hour. I'll let you go, and hopefully we'll be hearing from you again soon with some more great news in the world of longevity research.
Well, it was a pleasure, Justin. Thank you.
Have a good evening. There you go. Dr. Michael Rose, evolutionary biologist from the University of California, Irvine. And I wanted to mention again, just give him a couple of little promo here, one of the new Wikipedia page I didn't realize existed, Experimental Evolution. Talks about a lot of the principles that he talked about in the interview tonight. Also, of course, he wrote a book, The Long Tomorrow, predicting breakthroughs in human aging and biological immortality, written in 2005. Hey, I don't know, I think I saw it on Google Books earlier. You perhaps can read a bit of it on Google Books for free. So, hey, check that out. And, of course, I was showing this graphic a little bit of Michael Rose here on one of our Institute pages, and this is for the documentary film Exploring Life Extension, produced by the Immortality Institute back in 2005. Michael Rose made an appearance, and he also wrote about biological immortality in The Scientific Conquest of Death. That is the Immortality Institute's first book. We've been trying to get a second book going for the Institute because the first one was a great success. Yeah, and it's still selling copies today, to this day. It was written back in 2005, anyway, published late in the year, and still selling copies to this day. So check that out. Many different areas where you can see Michael Rose. And, of course, one of the documentaries that I run in the channel here during the week does have Dr. Rose in there. I can't remember what it is, which one it is. Living to 100, Living Forever, or The Longevity Revolution. I don't know. I can't remember. But hey, you guys, great job with the questions. There were some great questions. Age, Vivo, and Sven, and other people who were asking some questions. Michael Rose thought that they were very good questions. So good job, you guys. Really brought out some great discussion. Now, I want to get into a little bit of a few more updates here. Just cover a couple of things before we end the recorded part of the show. There you see Michael Rose once again. Folding at Home Prize. Yeah, we always talk about this on the Sunday evening update. Tracking the longevity mean and what has happened this week. What the heck happened? Last week we were at position number 88. Now we're at position number 89. Let me highlight that. Position number 8. How did we lose? How did we lose ground? Well, Bjorn 3D, that team that is at number 87, their point production went from 200,000 up to 700,000. And they passed us up. Boo. Yeah, Live Forever says boo. But we're still projected to move up, don't worry, in the next couple of weeks, dramatically. By March, there are several teams that were projected to pass up here, as you can see, in just 1.2 weeks. By March 2nd, projected to pass the Penny Arcade. Oh, remember those days of the arcade? Or am I dating myself now? The video arcade, you know, they're kind of a dying thing. In fact, I saw in Japan that they are closing like 250 arcades in Japan, and they're very popular in Japan. But anyway, I digress. Penny Arcade, you are going to be passed by the longevity meme. And you know what? I did finally very close to finishing a grant application for the Folding at Home prize for the second year of the prize. If you're just watching tonight, just tuning in, never tuned in before, you know that you can win money if you fold for the Longevity Meme team, the one circled here. If you fold for that team, you can win money. Yeah, hundreds of dollars. And I'm trying to write a grant for $5,000 worth of prize money for the second year of the prize, which would begin April 1st. Keep your fingers crossed. That would be awesome. The team would certainly soar. Also, speaking of teams, we also have a little project that some of our members are trying to get going here called Team, and it is basically an undergraduate initiative, kind of like M-Fury, where they're trying to leverage artificial intelligence and advanced software to solve some of society's biggest problems, including aging and suffering due to disease. There's a fellow in the chat here tonight, Model Cat. He is trying to get this going here, and I'm trying to help out, as well as Eric, who's in the chat here tonight. Get another organization going that can leverage student activism and student research toward solving some of society's biggest problems. As you can see, Thursdays at 5 p.m. If you want to check it out, if you just want to, say, hey, how's it going here? If you have any ideas, help us out. That would be great. It's something that's kind of in the initial stages of being developed, and hopefully we will be having that spring up this year, become a big project. We can always hope. Oh, and then also I should mention, I did say M-Theory, the Methuselah Foundation Undergraduate Research Initiative. That, of course, has gotten off to a roaring start. Thank you, Kelsey Moody, for all your great work with M-Fury. It's a student undergraduate research organization here that the Institute, the Immortality Institute, did provide $2,000 worth of scholarship money last year. He is writing a report, currently writing a report on how the organization has progressed and how they're spending their money on what different types of research and who's getting scholarships. And he said within a couple of weeks, he will have a report for us that we'll be able to put on the front page and in the forums to see how our money is being put to good use. And perhaps we will be able to approve another round of scholarship money for M-Fury. Just another great organization that is working to end aging and end suffering within the human population. Oh, and since we're mentioning new organizations, I hope you heard that HEALS has officially got all the paperwork done. HEALS, the Healthy Life Extension Society. This is mainly for European members and people who perhaps are tuning in. It's heals.org. Yeah, they're getting the website filled with information. It's not exactly complete yet, but I want to give them a little shout out here on the Sunday evening update because they are going to see if they can spread the message of longevity research and the benefits of ending aging to French and Dutch-speaking populations of Europe. And from what I've seen, they're doing a super job so far. Good job, you guys, Sven and Angelique and Didier. He was in the chat this morning. It was awesome. And Sven did let me know that we do now have an official date for the Life Aid Against Aging concert. It's great. They signed a contract for, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's near Brussels. This is a little Google map here. Ninove? Maybe? Ninove? I'm sure Sven probably is laughing at my pronunciation, but that's the town where the Life Aid Against Aging concert is going to occur, and it appears it will be September 12th. So, if you're in Europe, or if you're traveling to Europe, hey, think about it. September 12th, great concert. Aubrey's going to be there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he said he's going to be there and give a little speech where else there's going to be music. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a party like you've never seen before. And the money raised through the Life Aid Against Aging concert will go toward, or Sven has planned, a donation toward Lysosen's research. Great job, Sven. I'm glad that you're getting that all organized, and I hope that I can make it myself. There you see a picture of our guest from tonight, Dr. Michael Rose. Hope you enjoyed his presentation. He really had a lot of good stuff to say. Let's see here. Next up, we did have new directors elected recently, and they've been discussing some things. They've had their first meeting, and here's kind of some things they want to focus